welcome back to my channel. I am behind on Vlogmas. It's a Sunday, I have to get my life together. I did like my monthly spread in my bullet journal for December yesterday and put in all of like the exams and stuff I have, and I have the busiest 2 weeks ever coming up. I have like so many exams, I have an essay, I have so many assessments, university is not for me. So today I thought that I would just kind of film revision vlog type thing, like a how I reset and prepare for the week ahead on a Sunday. It's really late today, like I've done this so late. It's 2:30 in the afternoon, so this is quite late. Normally I would start work a little earlier than this if I'm not hungover. I'm not even hungover today, I'm just tired and have an illness. I have an illness. I'm just sick. The clip you just saw before, I was in the lounge trying to print off my reading for tomorrow morning. I have a 9 AM tomorrow, and it's a seminar on Kaina Anung from Karen Duva, I think her name is. It's my German short prose class. I struggle in that class, so I thought that I would spend about an hour trying to read that, and any questions in it and stuff I'll just try and answer for the seminar. But yeah, I have a lot to do. I have the reading to do, I have oral class prep, I have grammar class prep, and I have to do my presentation for my business class as well. So I have a lot to do and very little time to do. But yeah, so I thought I'd like bring you guys along with me today to revise, reset. Like I need to clear out my room, clear out my bag, like fix everything that's gone wrong in my life throughout the week. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video, and welcome to Vlogmas. Okay, so here I'm basically just reading through the German short story that I have to read for tomorrow's seminar. It's kind of really hard, so I did take down quite a lot of vocab here. The things highlighted in yellow tend to be like particles and adjectives. The blue highlighted tend to be verbs, and then the green is nouns. This took me quite a while, as you can see, because I was just flipping back and forth from translate apps and stuff and trying to get the vocab through and then trying to make sense of the actual text. It did like start to make sense the further on I went. Here I'm making a little mistake because I read something as boots instead of a boat, like complete mistake. But yeah, I just kind of read through this and continued doing this for about an hour. Also sorry if I'm talking really low. My housemates are all like kind of asleep and I'm trying to edit this at like 11 o'clock in the night. Help. Also, if you've actually read this story, let me know down below. I'd love to have a conversation with somebody about it. I think it's like about a boat crash and then a car crash. I honestly don't really know what's going on in this entire module, let alone in the story. So yeah, let me know down below if you've read it, or if you have like a link to like an English translation to this, because I am honestly terrified for my final year exam. Okay, and here's just a little overview of all of the vocab I took down. As you can see, I took down quite a bit compared to like the actual length of the story. I actually cut a wee bit out of the last clip because I felt like it was going on for too long. Here I am doing some of my Spanish oral preparation. This was about politics at the start. I just had to like read through some things, so I kind of cut that out as well because it was a bit boring. And here I am putting down the Spanish political parties into left, centre and right wing, kind of like a table of that kind of categorization thing. I don't know how to say that, so yeah, sorry. And now I'm just answering some questions about the political parties and stuff like that. I'm actually really enjoying this part of the module. As you know, I love politics. I'm a very political person, and this part was just really fun to learn about like a different country's political system. Okay, and here I am putting in like different categories, the kind of stages and elements of the electoral kind of process. So the first one is before going to vote, the middle one is during voting, and then the one is after voting. So I'm basically putting in like making sure that you're registered to vote and things like that. It's just different things were in different terms and stuff were in bold, and they had like information around it, so I had to kind of pick out and figure out what part of the electoral process that was from. So that's just me putting it into categories there. Pretty standard. Yeah. I'll just let the music take over now because okay, and here I've just really quickly changed the angle because I have gone into like the questions that are going to be asked in our oral class. The stuff before was basically like background to kind of get our vocab and everything, and then these are the questions that he'll actually ask us in the class that we have to like discuss with each other. These questions were political questions about your own country, so if you can't guess by my accent, I'm having to write about Northern Ireland, which in itself is a bit of a sticky situation, so this wasn't an easy preparation to do. Hence why I'm taking a few breaks here so I can like Google a few terms and a few different things that I didn't know about the political system back home. Even though I was quite politically active back home, I still don't know a few things because I just didn't learn it in school or didn't pick it up while I was there. So I decided to Google those things, and then I had to like convert that all into Spanish. So safe to say that my head hurt after this. Please comment down below that my country is not the only country that is completely messed up politically. So I just took like a little bit of a break, had some lunch / dinner, and then I'm having a cup of tea. Excuse the fact that I actually look like a toe rag, but I'm just going to start looking to see if I've got any German homework to do, and then after that I'm going to start typing up for my presentation. But just thought I would point out that this is the reality of anyone who is a beauty YouTuber or a beauty Instagrammer or just someone known for makeup. Half the time they don't wear makeup, and if you're a student you're probably gonna look homeless for like 95% of your degree. At least I do. I can't speak for everybody, but I know that I definitely do. Okay, I don't have any German homework, so I'm just going to go in and do my PowerPoints. It cuts too deep and leaves the sky and breaks like a heart. Has anybody heard Miley Cyrus's new song? Because I honestly think that it is musical genius. I'm so bad with computers. I'm actually technologically illiterate, if that's even how you put that. I think I'm also illiterate in English as well. Embrace like God. Woo! Okay, so I'm meant to be doing a joint intro with one of my classmates, so I'm not going to write up the intro. I'm just going to write up the... There's like a slide I have to read myself. So for those of you who don't know, I'm doing like a business module in Spanish, and we have to like make up our own business and everything and like talk about it. So we have to do a presentation at the end of the year, and by the end of the year I mean the end of the semester. So we're doing it I think next week. So we're doing like a PowerPoint slide to go with it, or PowerPoint presentation. I have one slide that's like dedicated to me, so I have to just write that up. I'm not totally behind, like I've done like a rough plan, a little planner. I'm talking about what kind of business we are. So yeah, I'm just gonna type this up a little bit. I'm probably gonna change the angle and everything and stop talking because I'm starting to annoy myself. Okay, and here I am just scoring off the things that I've done for tomorrow so I know that I've done them. And now I'm going in. I had a few questions to do for tomorrow's business class anyway, so I thought I would just go through into them. It's basically like a practice paper that my teacher kind of set out for us. She got a recent article and like made us some questions about it and stuff, because it's basically what our exam is going to be. So I'm just going through all the little questions and like trying to answer them to the best of my ability. But I honestly like find this subject quite hard as well. It's not so much the language that's hard, it's just kind of like putting it into your own words when you read like an article. I've never really been good at comprehension, so I just find it quite taxing, really. Like I'm not good at it, and that's fine. I've like stuck this into my book a really strange way, hence why I'm like having to fold my page back and there's like a page sticking out and everything. Then I'm reading it upside down. It's just a bit of a mess, really. Kind of like my life. It's a bit metaphorical, eh? Okay, so I managed to finish my work and now I'm going to go on to kind of resetting my life for the week. I do this every Sunday if I can, especially if I'm not hungover, because most of the time when I'm hungover I'm just in bed dying. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you what I do to kind of get my life back on track for the next week. Okay, so excuse the complete and utter mess that my room is currently in. We're about to fix that. To start off my little reset routine, I always just make my bed. I feel like once I've got a bed made, I can kind of see the room a little bit better and like know what I need to do. So I always have like a little blanket under my quilt, and then I put my quilt, and then I put my other little blanket on the end, and then I put my little teddies and stuff on it, and my little cloud pillow and my elephant, and then I just carried my laptop on over to it as well. Now I'm just kind of clearing out my little thing on the side. It's like my bedside table, but because there's like a plug there, I had to like use this like stand thing because there's a gap so I can put the plug there. And I'm just gonna go in and like disinfect it and just organize it, and anything that's not meant to be there I'm just gonna move over onto the bed, because I just don't want to have to run around the room. I do it systematically, like each little section, and I find that's easiest for me. But if that's not what works for you, then you don't gotta do it. And now I'm just kind of disinfecting my TV stand and putting things back where they belong, like my little back roller and stuff. And I'm just moving on to my desk now, which after a week is obviously going to be a wee bit messy. So I have like books and pens and like a mug of tea and like different caffeinated drinks and everything everywhere. I'm just gonna pile them all over onto my TV stand, so I can bring them down to the kitchen and kind of tidy up everything that I've accumulated. We did have like a bit of a party in my room the other day, so well, the night before this was filmed actually, so that's why there's so much stuff in my room. I promise I do not eat all of this to myself. This is an accumulation of everyone's stuff. And I'm just going to wipe the sides down again with some disinfectant stuff. I think it's really like important to clean things properly so that you don't get ill and everything, and the week's germs are just kind of gone. And I also forgot to change my calendar over, so I just changed it over because we're in December now. And I also ran out of the glue that was in my case, and the wee post-it notes that were in there I need to write up actually, because they are German vocab, so I just stuck those to my mirror so I would remember to write them up. And I'm just going to replace the glue that was in there. I set out the scissors because they're not mine. My bookshelf has been really annoying me since I moved in, because I always had like, I just kind of threw all the books up there, and I really wanted them to be like in height order, so I just decided to take some time and organize them by height. This bit's a wee bit boring, so I mean, if you want to skip this bit, I guess you can. I'm just a wee bit strange when it comes to like order. I like things to be organized and to be uniform, so I thought that I would just go through and sort this out. I'm currently trying to work my way through a lot of these books because I hate having a cluttered bookshelf, so I'm trying to read them all so I can just kind of get rid of them, because they're really bugging me having this many books under my possession. Now I'm just kind of clearing up my floor, putting anything in the bin that needs to go in the bin, and then I'm going to pack up my school bag to get ready for tomorrow. Everybody laughs at me because I call it a school bag, but it's just the bag I had in school, so that's why I call it my school bag. I'm just going to put away some of my lipsticks and stuff that I used throughout the week and clean up my makeup kind of stand thing, and just kind of put away anything that's not in its own place. And I'm going to wipe down my windowsill because that attracts a lot of dust. I don't know why. It's just always dirty, and I hate that little cactus. That cactus in the middle there always spikes me. Like, I'll not touch it and I'll still end up with like it spikes in my hand. It's so annoying. And I'm just gonna wipe down my mirror because that's just really dusty and gross. I need that cleaned. Goodbye, dirt. Leave my humble abode, please. And then any clothes that I find on the floor, I'm just gonna put away. Like, if they're clean, I'm gonna just put them away. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just folding them, hanging them, all that fun stuff to get myself ready for the week ahead.
Okay guys, so that was my Sunday. It was my study with me / reset with me. I have pretty much got everything done that I need to do. I'm just going to do some reading now and have a shower and stuff and stop being really smelly. So yeah, I have to move all this stuff downstairs. That's kind of where I put things, and I do need to do some laundry, but that's pretty much it. I don't want to film anymore, I want to edit this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hope this week's somewhat productive for you guys, because I know very rightly that it is going to make me lose a lot of hair. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!